Hi, this is Emma Pass, and in this video, we are going to be looking at the Google Classroom Gradebook. So if you're in your Google Classroom, up at the top, you'll see 4 tabs. The 4th tab over for a teacher says Grades. When you click into that, you'll see your Google Classroom Gradebook. Now, keep in mind in an earlier video, I showed how to set up a gradebook in the settings wheel in the top right-hand corner. Scrolling down, you have a grading section where you have the option to make it an overall percentage grade out of 100 or a weighted grade by category. So if you're interested in that, go back to the settings video to check it out. In the gradebook, you'll see over on the left-hand side, we have all of our students with their percentage score, your class average, and then each column is going to be uh, each assignment that you've assigned in class. That includes assignments, questions, quiz assignments, and reused posts, right? Everything except for materials is going to appear here. It will organize itself by date, most current due date, or most currently posted. So lots to say and do here in the gradebook, but probably the most important things to notice are these different colored numbers or words. So anything in red means that it's been missing. Students have not turned it in past its due date. And really, that's just indicating that they haven't clicked the turn in button. There's a very good chance that the student has done it and then just didn't click the button. So it's always worth it to check. Not assigned means that you are differentiating for students or you're doing group work and you have unselected them from that assignment. So that is not going to be counted in their overall grade calculation. Then the numbers are grades that you've given. If they're in green, important to note that this is a draft and it hasn't been returned to the student yet. Maybe you're just working on doing a lot of grading and you want to return it all at once, totally fine. Or maybe you just missed it and you forgot to turn it back in. So if that's the case, if you do have a green draft, click the 3 dots directly next to the assignment. You can say return, return. Nice thing here is it also gives you the option to leave a private comment. But I might say like, oops, sorry, I forgot to give this back to you. And then anything in black has been returned to the student. Underneath it will also show you if a student like never turned in that assignment, but you graded it and gave it back. Again, sometimes students forget to do that. Note you can edit a turned back in grade. So if I want to actually change this to 100%, I can do that. You'll see it will now go back to draft mode. The student will see their previous grade until you, again, return this to the student. They will get a little notification on the grade about what it was previously and the new score. So once you do return something, it is recorded. I've definitely given the wrong grade before and had to regrade, re-return. And there is a little history of that, but I don't think it's too big a deal. So this is kind of a helpful way for you to scan and look for things that might still need to be graded, might still need to be turned in. Definitely happens that students do something and turn it in a little bit late. So you might have to go back and regrade pieces of work, kind of depending on your classroom policy. Another neat feature of the gradebook is the ability from the assignment title up here at the top column to jump straight into the assignment itself. So if I click edit, I can jump right into that assignment, edit the assignment. Most often, although just click the title itself, and that will hop me into my little gradebook window where I can do some grading. So a lot of times my process is to go into my gradebook when I have some time to grade and look and see what haven't I graded yet. Oh, I have not graded this graphic organizer, right? It's all blank. Students have turned it in. I just haven't graded it yet. One more neat feature that I want to show you. So clicking into any assignment on the Google Classroom Gradebook will bring you again to this grading window. And in the top right-hand corner, you'll see that settings cog. it's actually a different set of settings from what we looked at earlier on Google Classroom. And this will give you a few options to copy all of your grades to Google Sheets or to download them as a spreadsheet. Either way, this is a neat feature if you like to get into Sheets a little bit, get a little bit technical with grading. So when I click download all grades to Google Sheets or to a spreadsheet, you'll see kind of a spreadsheet version of the gradebook that you can now edit and 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 change as you wish. So you can create formulas in here, right? You can look at pie charts and graphs. You can sort assignments however you want to in here. Sometimes the gradebook within Google Classroom does feel a little limiting, right? You can't move anything around, you can't sort. But if you download them to the spreadsheet and you have the skills to do so, you can do all of that within the spreadsheet. So that is the gradebook within Google Classroom. For more EdTech tips, tutorials, and lessons, you can visit my website, empoweredu.co, or find my teacher's paid teacher store, Empowered EDU. See you next time.